Hi everyone. I got something exciting going on tonight. Last week I received this on the mail, courtesy of my friend George of Imaging Starlight at Carstairs, Alberta. And in this package is the new Antlia dual band narrowband filter. This is 5 nanometer, and I'm going to test this tonight to see how this performs. So today is December the 3rd, Friday, and it looks like I have some clear skies to test this filter. So let's open this up. Filter comes in a nice polycarbonate case. Here's the filter. The front has a mirror-like finish, silver, and the back where it faces the sensor has a golden finish. So this filter is the 2-inch version, and I will be using it on my 533 color camera there at the back, riding on the AZ-GTI with Sharpstar 61mm refractor with a 0.8x platinum reducer. I will be comparing this filter mainly with my Optolong Lxtreme. So the Optolong Lxtreme is at 7 nanometer, and Antlia is at 5 nanometer. Dual band filters are designed primarily for color cameras, and it will only allow two specific emission bands to pass through, which is the oxygen 3 and the H alpha. It's supposed to be very effective against light pollution, and it'll get a little bit more contrast than filters with a broader passband. I'm excited to try this tonight, and I think I will try the California Nebula first, and then when Orion is higher, I will point the telescope to Horsehead to test this filter against our friend Alnitak, which is I call it the filter killer, because it would usually cause some nasty halos on the filter, especially on the blue and green channel. So we'll see how this filter is gonna be performing tonight, and I'm just gonna go out and set up my rig. So tonight is fortunately looks like cloud free on a new moon, and I'm currently shooting the California Nebula as the first target for this filter, and in a few moments I will be switching to the Horsehead once it gets above the roof line there. So here's a single 5-minute sub out of that filter, and I'm using the ASI 533 color camera. I have my ASI Air here, and I think the Horsehead is high enough, so let's see if we can center it. Look at tonight's best. There you go. There you go. And I think it's clear off the roof. Alright, so I'm just going to resume my guiding. reset the sequence. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do some 5-minute subs here. There you go. So here's a 5-minute sub of the horse head. I'm just gonna zoom in to see if how's our friend Alnita. Yeah, so far it looks it's well behaved. It is kind of behaved. It looks good. I'm just gonna let this one run and go back to my Lost in Space episode. I'm at my computer right now and I just finished stacking the California Nebula. I have 22 by 5-minute subs at gain 200, and this is what the single sub looks like. It looks pretty nice and clean, and I don't see any glare on Mencube there. Here's the stacked file for the California Nebula, and I didn't do any background extraction or background calibration for this, just auto stretch. So far it looks good. The stars looks good. So if I zoom here to Mencube, I don't see any glare on it. Here is the Horsehead Nebula. This is a single 5-minute sub. I was able to collect 44 5-minute subs at gain 200 for a total of 3.6 hours. And if you zoom in here, it looks good. Nothing weird there. And here, if I zoom into Alnita, I can see its companion star here clearly. There's no halo, no glare. And if I go to the stock, so Alnita is really looking good. I don't see any halo or glare on Alnita, and that's pretty good indication that this filter is able to control the brightness of this star, which is really notorious for giving those nasty halos. So overall, the stack looks nice and clean. So let's check out the extracted H alpha. Let's zoom in here. Alnita is looking good, and here is the extracted O3 channel on the blue-green, and look at that. It's really good though. I don't see really anything here really that's obvious. It's time to do some comparison for my Lxtreme filter, and this is the exact same target, and I use the same setup and same exposure times. So this is a stacked file for the California Nebula, and this is the extracted H alpha, and here is the extracted Optolong 3, which you can see that halo there. It's not too big, but it's there. It's pretty obvious. And here's the combined channel. Let's take a look here at the Horsehead Nebula shot using the Lxtreme filter. If I zoom in here on the extracted H alpha, I can see a little bit of glare halo there on Alnita, and the same as the star here, Sigma Orionis. And if I look at the O3 channel, which is the blue-green, the glare here on Alnita is pretty clear, pretty sharp, though it's not really big, but it's really obvious. I guess that is my only issue with the Lxtreme filter. It looks good, the filter is good, just that it tends to produce some halos on bright star, like these stars, especially this star. Lastly, I'm just gonna show you a side-by-side comparison. So here is the stacked California Nebula. On the left is the Optolong Lxtreme, and on the right is the new Antlia 5nm dual band. The left one might have a few more subs than the right one, but the obvious difference here is the halo on Menkib. You can see it there clearly, while on here, if you zoom in, it's nice and clean. Our friend Alnitak here gives a nasty glare, same as Sigma Orionis on the Antlia here. If there's a glare, I don't see it. Just some final thoughts on this filter. I can say that the filter is really working great. Colors look good out of it. It controls the halo or glare on very bright stars pretty well. And I wish that I had more time to test this filter, but the forecast doesn't really look good. But for the short time that I use this filter, I can say that it delivers, and it would be a good addition to your filter set if you are using a color camera, and can be also used as a luminance channel for monochrome shooters. That is my short experience for this filter. Nothing too scientific about it. It's just my own observations and opinion. And I would say this filter is great. I love it. It has good contrast, and especially there's no halo on the bright star, which is really problematic for um, for during post processing, because they are really hard or impossible to remove. This is really great. Thanks for watching, and may you have clear skies.